Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video we are reviewing Ski Mask the Slump God's music catalog. He has 4 albums on Spotify that we'll be reviewing today, beginning with You Will Regret, parentheses, Reloaded, end parentheses. Alright, now I'll just go ahead and go through pretty much every song because it's only 4 albums, so this will be a little bit of a quicker video. Catch Me Outside, great opening, and I was kind of unexpected from Ski Mask because I didn't think it would be that good. But Take a Step Back I've heard before, incredibly hype. Then other songs that I really like, Rambo is really good, which is what you're hearing right now. Bird is the word. Bird is indeed the word with that song because it's fire. Adventure Time, which may be a hot take. I'm not the biggest fan of Adventure Time. I don't think it's bad, especially compared to new cartoons. It's great. But Adventure Time by Ski Mask the Slump God, fire. Ever Took a Tab, what I haven't, but the song's fire. And then H2O is probably one of my favorite songs I've ever heard, which is a little bit bold because I don't know the general public's opinion about Ski Mask the Slump God, but I'll go ahead and play H2O. Switch it because Rambo is almost over, but this song is just so good. Like, the beat is so good. X and Ski Mask going back and forth on his fire, which, yes, X is on this song. So X, you know, shout out X in this one. Just reviewed his catalog a couple of videos ago. But anyways, my review for this album was I'm genuinely impressed by this opening album because I wasn't really expecting it. I have listened to a good amount of Ski Mask stuff before, but I wasn't expecting an album to be this clean. This is way different compared to Rodeo because Rodeo had a lot more vibes, like chill vibes. Like, it doesn't get you super hype, you just kind of like groove with it, alright? Which I did like. Rodeo was a 6 out of 10 above average, which means I liked the album. But it wasn't the best from what I've had from chill vibes. I know I'm going to get hate for this because I'm going to give Ski Mask's debut album a higher ranking than Travis's debut album. Because I gave You Will Regret a 7 out of 10. Just all around a good album. Like, not really any misses. Like, I wouldn't skip a song on this album. And there's a lot of bangers on this album. Like, half this album is pretty good. So, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. That puts it into solidly in B tier, alright? Now, after this, an album that probably most of you haven't heard of, Beware the Book of Eli. Didn't even know this existed. I had heard no songs from this album prior to making this. But my 3 favorites were Child's Play, which you're hearing, Dapper Dan, and I'm definitely going to say this wrong, but I'm going to guess Bukkake. They're literally the last 3 songs off this album. Because the first 7 weren't bad. Again, Lost Souls, Run, Throwaway, Coolest Monkey in the Jungle, Suicide Season, Do I Have the Sauce, and Geekin'. Weren't bad. Again, not really any skips on this album. Like, I would listen to this whole album, but I don't think it was as good as his debut. So I gave Beware the Book of Eli a 5 out of 10. Maybe a 5.5. I'm actually going to switch that to a 5.5 out of 10. Because I said I think I finally found the definition of average, but it's slightly above average because there's no duds and there's some really good songs. So 5.5, maybe even a 6, but I'm going to keep it at 5.5. Puts it in C tier comfortably. I even said in my analysis that this may even be slightly above average because the last 3 songs on this album are absolute heat. So yeah, 5.5 from Beware the Book of Eli, putting it comfortably in C tier. Then after, probably Ski Mask, or not probably, definitely Ski Mask's most popular album, Stokely. Again, half this album has bangers in my opinion. So High, Nuketown with Juice WRLD. Nuketown features Juice WRLD, which is really cool. Foot Fungus, La La, Reborn to Rebel, Foster Failure, and Cat Piss featuring Lil Yachty. Were all the songs I really liked off this album. My biggest complaint... No, that's actually a complaint with the next album, which I realized I didn't even write an analysis for the next album on my Google Doc, but I gave it a review. But I remember pretty much because I just listened to that one yesterday. But Stokely, very solid album. I would say it's on the same level as his debut because I gave it a 7 out of 10. You're currently hearing Foster Failure, if you're wondering, by the way, which is his most popular song. And I'm just now realizing that I didn't add Unbothered to this playlist, but Unbothered is probably his second most popular song, I believe. And it's just as good as Foster Failure. I actually maybe even like Unbothered a little bit more. But just some fantastic songs again. Not any duds except, I think Save Me Part 2 was honestly my first song that I didn't really like from Ski Mask. But the highs was so high on this album again. I don't know if I said it already, but I gave it a 7 out of 10. Because I said it was very similar to his debut album. Not very many misses. There's only one miss on this album. But most of the songs are fire. They're really good. And lastly, is excuse me, Sin City the mixtape, which only has 9 songs, technically 8, but the intro I counted because he actually raps on it. It's not just an intro where it's like speech or a sample of a speech or something. It was an actual song, so I went ahead and included it in my ranking. But my songs I really like, there's only 9 songs, and there's 4 songs I really like. Dr. Seuss, Merlin Staff, Lost in Time, and Mental Magneto with 4 songs I really liked. You're hearing Dr. Seuss right now. And again, I forgot to add it to the playlist because I had it saved on my other playlist. But The Matrix is another good song, so my apologies for having it all mixed up. But The Matrix is another good song off this album. Then, something that I thought was kind of interesting with this album is that he goes a lot back and forth between normal Ski Mask music, like what you're hearing now, and then he tried to like emulate X, when X sings like on 17 specifically. Tried emulating that. Like he went from The Matrix to Ya, which Matrix was like a bop kind of song, bop banger, and then Ya was more chill, depressing kind of song. And then Ya went to Merlin's Staff with a phenomenal beat, and then Lost in Time went back to X, and then Fire Hazard, the beat came in extremely hard, like you were just like kind of sad or whatever you're feeling, and then it goes into Fire Hazard, and then the beat comes back as strong, and then Mental Magneto ends in an X kind of way. So I even like thought, like I thought X was singing, or these were like unreleased X songs, but no, it's Ski Mask just emulating X, and he did a good job because Mental Magneto I really liked, and Lost in Time I also really liked. So he did a good job at emulating X. But I feel like it's a little sloppily put together because it seems like it's 2 albums trying to be one, which isn't a bad thing. I don't really know because I'm a teenager, but I gave it a 6 out of 10. And I already said my complaints. It seemed kind of sloppily put together because it was bangers and bops mixed in with depressing and chill. So it's like You Will Regret by Ski Mask combined with 17 by X into one album. But most of the songs are good, so I give it credit for that and give it a 6 out of 10, putting it, and I believe, C tier as well. So, yeah, I mean, that's it. 4 pretty short albums, but not many duds on any of them, just very solidly put together albums. I'll go ahead and go through it. I would probably put You Will Regret above Stokely in B tier. I think it's a little bit better overall, but both are 7s. And then Sin City Mixtape, and then The Book of Eli in C tier. I hope you enjoyed this pretty quick music review. Next up, I'm probably going to do Denzel Curry. Don't know if you've heard of him, but if you haven't, your ears will be blessed, because I've heard a lot of his songs. Phenomenal artist. But with that, I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Leave your opinion in the comments below if you agree or disagree with my opinions. Just please be respectful. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.